Dun 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 dun. What's going on? What's good? What's good with you people? What you people good with? How y'all is? How y'all is? This morning, it's Friday morning. Man, I went to bed last night and I prayed. I prayed to every God there is. I prayed to everybody. Little baby Jesus, prayed to the Almighty God up higher. Prayed to Buddha. Prayed to Gandhi. Prayed to everybody, man. Everybody there was. I prayed. I prayed that we'd wake up this morning and we'd have a crazy mover, I just wanted one day. One day this week of just something. Give me something good to trade. Give me opportunities, baby. But, yeah. We'll talk about what's moving here in a second and kind of the game plan going into market open today. But let's talk about right now what's going on. Futures are up this morning. Futures up a couple hundred points or 100 points. What? I haven't even looked. I think NASDAQ's up 100 points and S&P's up around 30 points. And also, news coming out that the Senate failed to pass a bill that would have provided another $300 billion in new coronavirus aid. And that's the time. The clock is ticking for Congress and the Senate to get that deal done. Also, Goldman Sachs coming out today saying that they are very optimistic, saying that the NASDAQ correction has primarily been a reversal of the summer rally. So I'm guessing it's okay that the NASDAQ crashed down because it's just how it goes sometimes, right? This is how it goes sometimes. Also, this morning, Kroger releasing earnings as well. And looks like oil's bouncing up today a little bit. So, there we go. That's the news. That's what's popping off today. That's what's going on. So, we'll take a look at the stocks. Yesterday, big news coming out for NKLA. I made a video on my channel talking about exactly about what went down and talking about some of the points of the bearish article that came out from Hindenburg. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say that pretty much I believe everything in the article because just the way, the thing is, the way, the things that were lied about or the things that were, kind of inflated, it's when you ask yourself, it's like, why even say that? Why? Like when the CEO does a presentation or he does an interview, I forgot what it was. I think it was he did a presentation and he was bragging about how Nikola was one of the most technologically advanced companies. They were off the grid. They had solar panels producing energy, but they had none of that. So it's like, why even lie about that? That's what I don't get. Why lie about having solar panels on the roof when you know you don't have them? It just seems like a weird flex. Right? Doesn't that just seem like a weird flex? Like why make up that lie? Why? Well, so somebody says, well, how come you can pre-order trucks from Nikola? I mean, you can pre-order a idea. There's no trucks. No one's even driven the truck yet. It's only a rendering. So you're not pre-ordering a truck. You're pre-ordering a rendering. That at this point, it's just going to get built by GM. So why don't you just go buy a GM truck at that point? I don't know. It's a lot of questions that need to be answered here. And we'll see if the company can actually answer those questions. If you look at the gapper list today, there's nothing. That's how bad it is. That's literally how bad it is because there's no gappers today. I got to change. Let me change that real quick. Nope, still. What's the thing doing? I don't even know. Why does it look like that? TI Pro. There we go. Now we're good. I always say that I need some technical assistance over here. I need my own little person who's running the stuff. We got GENE this morning. VBLT, NLS. We'll take a look at all these stocks that are moving up this morning. Take a look, see what's popping off. STSA on the gapper list as well, gapping down this morning. It's down 7.8%. But I don't want to say I've got a good feeling about STSA, but I definitely want to keep STSA on the watch list today in case it does decide to squeeze up again today. It had a really nice rally. We'll look at the chart here in a second. Yesterday, STSA had a nice bounce from the lows all the way up to $9, which was funny because it was in the middle of the day. In the middle of the day, we got that push up there to the 940s. So let's see what we're looking at on the chart here. STSA this morning. You can see right now we're kind of just stuck in this overall kind of downward trend, but this is very similar to what it was like yesterday morning as well. Not a lot of volume pre-market, so we're gonna wait to see if we get some more volume on it right now. We need more volume, baby. We gotta get a little bit more volume, a little bit. Just a little bit. So we'll give it a little bit of time. But like I said, STSA, look at a 15-minute chart. I can't pull it up because, there we go. I think I can pull it up now. Wait, where is it? Okay. So you can see yesterday, STSA had a nice move. This is the 15-minute chart. The lows, it's so hard to do it because of the chart, the way that it gapped down from the 20s, so the candles are all over the place. But you can see it had a pretty nice move there at the open, going from $5, little spike up there to $6.55 at 10:15. It pulled back and then started to make another big push up there to the 939 area and then sold off back down to the 6s. So just kind of keeping it on watch. I think there's some good opportunities. Yesterday had some pretty good opportunities. I made a little bit of money on STSA after the live stream, so I'm going to keep it on my peripherals. I got it pulled up over here on the side on another chart just so I can keep a close eye on it. Like I said, if it starts to make a move and kind of break out of that downward trend, I'll look to jump in for some action. We need some more volume. Let's get some more volume on it, get some more action here at open, and then we'll see where we are at that point. So I like to see STSA just kind of break out over 530, start to show some strength, get that red to green move, and see if we can't get a squeeze up there to the $6, $7 area today. It's what my game plan is right now to watch it. So do I think that STSA will hit $10 a day? It's a hard way to. That's a hard question, isn't it? Why do people ask us hard questions? I think at the end of the day, STSA really comes down to the volume, comes down to the price action. If it starts to go, no promises. No promises here. No promises. Yesterday, the stock squeezed up there from $3 up to $9. Kind of surprising a lot of people, I think. We talked about it pre-market multiple times. So if you guys missed out on that move, well, what were you doing? Where were you? BFRA just popped up on 30,000 shares. Popped up from 870 up there to 947, crashed back down. Really light volume here on BFRA right now. Really light volume, only 30,000 shares traded. It's got a 21 million share float as well, so it's not a micro float. So I wouldn't get too excited about that one just yet. Good morning, Caesar. We got Amy in the house. Who else we got here? We got everyone. We got Walker. We got Adam. We got all the boys. The crew coming into the office, coming into work today. Also, GENE, this one's on the gapper list this morning, but it's just been fizzling out and hasn't made the move, or hasn't made a move, I guess. It's made a couple little bounces from like the $4 area, bounces to the $4.45, but overall, it's just looking really choppy. Never a good sign pre-market when a stock's choppy pre-market, because it's just like, if it can't get going pre-market, what's the chance it's going to get going at open? So we'll keep an eye on it. It's on the watch list, so we'll just keep an eye on it. That's all I'm telling you guys today. We're just keeping an eye on everything that's got some action pre-market. This is another one, VBLT. VBLT this morning pushed up there to the 160 area and then got hammered back down to the 130s. Not doing much. Not doing much there. So no shout out for the sticker yesterday. Oh, did I? Was it? Oh. You know, sometimes things just get happening, man. It gets crazy up here. The action gets hot. AVGR. Someone just said they got FDA approval 2 minutes ago. It's popping up here. It's up 26% so far. Under $1, so I will not be trading it. I don't see the news on AVGR. I'm guessing somebody else. I guess the news just came out, so it hasn't hit the wire yet, or I don't know. AVGR, they're at the 50-cent area. Up 30%. 2 million shares traded so far. KODK, good old Kodak. Good old Kodak, up 12% this morning. Yesterday, after hours, look at it after hours yesterday, going from $6 up there to $7.38, pulling back. And then this morning, who knows? Maybe we'll have some action on Kodak today. Maybe. Hard to say. Kodak doesn't have like a micro float. That's the problem with it. You know? It's not Kodak's not like a micro float. You can see if you look at the information on the stock, it's got 57 million shares in the float, so it's not a micro float. So it definitely takes volume and action to get going. But hey, who knows? Maybe we'll get some retarded action on it today. Get a couple halts. You never know. You never know. You know, we still got an hour. Anything can happen in an hour. Anything could happen. I could have a heart attack and just fall back and die, and who knows? The world would end. It'd be over. Be just like that. As quick as it started, it ended. Patrick Whelan's YouTube career. BFRA now up there to the 940 area. Still only 49,000 shares traded. Really light volume right now. Scary volume. Scary volume there. 2,000 shares, 1,000 shares. Definitely needs to get going with some more volume before we get excited. Don't get excited just yet. AVGR now up there at the 55-cent area. Today it's 9/11, so we'll have a little moment of silence for all the people back there. 9/11, bad day. I remember I was in middle school actually when it happened. I think I was in maybe 8th grade. I think I was in 8th grade. Yeah, middle school. Why is this camera like? It's not. Kept cutting my head off. I can't work under these conditions. There we go. Now we're back. Now I'm looking good. Now you can see the top of my hair. Don't want you guys to not see it. Yeah, so middle school, 9/11. I was in, I think 8th grade. 8th grade middle school. I remember I was working on the news, which is funny. I was actually an anchor on the school news channel. We had like a morning news show. And who would have thought that the guy on YouTube was also on his middle school's news station? Who would have thought? You know? It is what it is. So, I thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, going back to the September 11th, I remember I was at school. They like shut down the school. They wouldn't let people leave. And everyone was trying to leave. All the parents were showing up trying to pick up their kids. And it was on the news. We were watching the news channel like as it happened when the planes like flew in. It was, yeah. I wonder what it would be like. You know, today I'm 32. This year I'm 32. What it would be like being 32 years old and experiencing 9/11 when I'm 32 compared to when I was 13, I guess, right? Wait, that was, I'm terrible at math. You guys tell me. BFRA now up there to 1011. I'm not sure what is happening with the stock right now. I don't see any news on it. Anyone got any news on BFRA? Anybody? The end of the world is on a given Friday. True that. Oh. Huh. BFRA, I guess it's just squeezing here. This thing's, I guess, made big moves in the past. It's got a 20... BFRA has a 21 million share float, but that doesn't seem to really have much of effect right now, as it's just squeezing up from now back down there at the $8 area, up there at 1031. Volume still just really light here, man. Really light. Really light right now. If you look at the gapper list, BFRA on top of the gapper list, VBLT, GNE. Man. The thing is, if BFRA had 3 million shares traded right now, or 4 million shares traded, I would feel much better about it. But this light volume, as much as the stock is going up, it went up from 940 up there at 1050. This light volume is just very, very dangerous in the sense of getting a pullback here. It could just get a full drop from like 1050 down to 950 just like that on one pullback. And I don't know about you guys, I don't really want to start the day off with a dollar loss. So yeah, I don't really know. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because obviously we're sitting here watching it go higher and higher, but it's the risk to reward is just a little scary at this point. A little scary. We'll see maybe if it pulls back $10 area. Maybe look for a pullback to the $10 and see if it kind of consolidates to the $10 area for a little bit. Somebody said his favorite someone in the chat said his favorite pattern is just straight up, baby. There you go. Buy it low, sell it high. Woo! Let's go. It's Friday morning. Fresh Cash Friday. If everyone just gets super pumped up right now, we just start yelling at our computer screens, we're gonna make a stock go to the moon. We're gonna go, baby. Isn't it? It's pretty interesting to see just how much this market is this small cap market's dragging right now. Because we went from having 2 months of just people like Ross making $100,000 a day, just insane, and now it's just barely possible to even make $10,000 in a day. So the market's definitely changed, or I guess the strength of the small cap market has really been dying out the last few weeks. And let's see what happens here. This pullback, it pushed up there to a 1095, and look at that drop already from 1070 to 1030. That's just too much risk there. Only 359,000 shares traded. I think maybe if it can kind of hold this support area for a little bit and then break back above 1070, get a push above 11 here, might be something to think about for a trade. Thinking about it, looking at it. Oh, this is just one of those stocks, man. It's one of those stocks that it could be your friend or it can be your worst enemy. And I'm leaning more towards the idea of it being my worst enemy right now. You can see that pullback now from the 1090 area, pulling all the way back down there to the low of 1016. It's like, oh, it looks tempting. It looks tempting. But, yeah, we'll just kind of don't get too excited just yet. BFRA pullback could end up turning into a massive dump here. Like I said earlier, needs to hold that $10 area. Like to see a few candles kind of close above 10 here. Get a nice little consolidation pattern going there. Show us that there's, you know, support there at the $10 area. And then I think there's some opportunity there. Oh, I keep looking at it. I'm looking at it like, man, I could just try to grab this dip right here. Just grab that dip, baby. Just want to grab it. VBLT will rise up. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think VBLT's done. I'll just stay away from that one as well. We got TAOP with 12,000 shares going from $3 to $3.60. Now look at that spread. It's got a 50-cent spread on it. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of stock I want to trade. Here we go. TAOP Alliance welcomes 15 new members, NASDAQ. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. That was on the 18th. I was on the 19th of August. No news here on this stock. BFRA just showing a lot of weakness right here. It's got to hold that $10. I look to maybe jump in if it can break back above 1040 here. Kroger releasing earnings. I made a lot of money back in the day shorting Kroger. Back when I remember when Amazon bought Whole Foods, Kroger, and I think it was back in 2017. Yeah, I think it was. Kroger got hit so hard back in 2017 because Amazon bought Whole Foods, and then I think Target or somebody had a good earnings too. It was like everyone in the grocery business got hammered then. And there's that breakout, STSA waking up here from the 520 area up there to 540. So we'll give it a little bit of time. I think just kind of sitting back and waiting for open is probably the best play there. Look for opportunity. There's no real rush. No real rush there. So just kind of sit back and wait, be patient. Especially in this type of market. I don't think there's any reason to be the first one into the party. You know, you don't got to be the guy who's buying the first pop. You know, let's just give it a little bit of time. Landscaping crew's back. XPEV this morning. XPeng. I posted yesterday talking about XPEV. I'm getting long on XPEV these last few days. I think there's going to be a little rotation out of. I think people are going to be selling Nikola, and they're going to be looking for the next best option. And I think looking at XPEV, the thing about XPEV compared to Nikola, XPEV is a electric vehicle company. The thing about XPEV, comparing it to Nikola, is that XPEV actually has a car. They've sold 30,000 units already. They're already manufacturing. You can actually drive their car. It's a real car. It's not an idea. It's not a rendering. So that's why I like XPEV. Also because XPEV has backers from Alibaba, and we know that Alibaba is a big boy business. So I like it. I don't like Shell or SHLL. They're for that deal. What is that? Fisker cars? Fisker, I think, is doing the combination with them. Kodak pulling back there, 640 area now. Just sitting back here waiting to watch. And like I said earlier, BFRA, look at that volume, baby. That volume. Only 500,000. Oh my, it's landscaping day. It's Friday. Landscaping day. Why? Landscapers are here. I swear they know when I go live, man. The landscaping crews, they're watching me on YouTube and they're coming over here and doing it. Yeah, you guys can't hear them, but I hear them, and it's mind-numbing. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm trading, I want to be like in the zone, right? Like I can't talk to anyone. I can't listen to anyone. Like if there's a girl at my house and I'm trading and she's trying to talk to me, I'm like, hey, just walk away. I always tell, if anyone ever spends the night at my house, if any, a female ever spends the night at my house, I tell them, listen, from like 9 o'clock in the morning till maybe 10, 11, depending on when I stop, like just don't talk to me, Don't talk to me. It's not that I don't want to talk to you, but just stay away from me because I'm not going to be friendly. I'm not going to want to talk to you. Oh my gosh, BFRA squeezing up above 10 again. Squeezing up above 10 again. I don't like it. I don't like the volume on it. I'm just telling you guys now. What do you mean? You didn't tell me this guy. I love when people come over here and try to tell me that they told me about something. You didn't tell me about STSA. What are you talking about? You didn't tell me about STSA. We knew about STSA long before you told. I told you about STSA. What does that even mean? What? VBLT, no, it's not going up. This does not have great potential. VBLT, terrible. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. People come up in here trying to tell me that they told me. They didn't tell me nothing. I see everything. I'm like the wizard. The wizard of the stock market, baby. Up there to 1040 now, BFRA. Like I said, this thing needs a squeeze above 1040. And if it's even going to get going here, that 1040 here is going to be the line in the sand. Look at that buyer popping up there at 1020 right now. I wish this thing had more volume on it. It's just, this volume's scary. I don't like it. I don't like that volume, man. 14,000 shares traded. 25, 26, 15,000. Ugh. I told your dad to watch your live stream. Oh, thanks. Thanks. Max just commented in the chat saying that he's new here. Can anyone help me out and make some cash? I'm down in cash. Oh gosh, BFRA, look at that thing. Over 1040, just like I said. Up there to 11 now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, people. This volume, man, this volume just goes against everything that I know. Right? Oh gosh. Oh. I'm a little sad. I'm a little depressed. I'm a little depressed here. Just don't know what to do here. This volume, is it am I going to break my rules? Am I going to break my rules here to chase the stock? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. BFRA up there to 1138 now, getting that break. Just like we talked about that 1040. You can see 1040, the high of those candles there at 1040, 1040, 1040. Like I said, I wanted to jump in there. I wanted it. I had some serious FOMO looking for that break, but the volume, man, the volume just, that's a better candle. This is obviously a better candle in volume. That's the first candle that we've gotten that's had over 100,000 shares traded. So that's better volume, but still, if you look at all these candles, not one candle has 100,000 shares traded. And I'm always a little suspect when a stock has that light volume like that. STSA, more banking today. We'll see. We're keeping it on the watch list, keeping it close for a looking. Is Ross already live at 8:30 in the morning, 8:50 in the morning? I'm confused. Sometimes I think you guys are just messing with me. BFRA pulling back there at the $11 area now, 1088. Kind of holding there, 1090, 1088. See if it holds that 1088 support there. Or she wants to pull back again. See, like, look at that thing. It's just dangerous, man. I got my finger on the buy button. I got my finger on the buy button. I got my finger on the buy button. It's right there, ready to pounce. Ready to pounce. Singing, ooh. I'm looking for BFRA. Oh my gosh. Back above 11 looks like that was. Let's see what happens here. Just dangerous. It's dangerous. She's dangerous, boys. Ooh. There's not the bounce though. That's that 1 minute high, first 1 minute candle to make a new high fail right there. Look at that. Push up there to 1109 and then got hammered back down. So momentum isn't on our side. Pulling back to the VWAP again there. This is just one of those stocks. It's one of those stocks, like I said, the risk reward just isn't there, man. It's not there. Especially when the market's slow like this, it's hard to not want to just jump in there. But we're going to play it safe. I'd rather not take a trade on BFRA than to lose money on BFRA. That's the way I look at it today. I don't know about you guys, but I got no reason to make a trade just to make a trade. BFRA this morning. It's up 47% on 1.3 million shares traded so far. Volume getting a little bit better, but still volume pretty light right now. So that's why I'm just kind of putting my hands in the air. Not really that worried about it. We got a couple stocks also on the gapper list. GNE selling off, VBLT selling off, and STSA you can see on the gapper list as well to the downside. This is the big stock yesterday that opened up like 80% lower on the day and then kind of bounced back some and had some action going there. STSA looking like she wants to squeeze here again. Let's see, another fake out. Let's see what happens here. Get back above 11. Pre-market high so far, 1138. Volume coming up right there, but just not being able to push through. I think if we get another break above 11, should kind of get another squeeze up there above the high. Let's see what happens here. Back above 11. Running out of steam right now. Running out of steam. Kind of it needs to go right here. It's got about 30 seconds left on this candle. This candle needs to push, I'd say. Needs to really. I would like to have seen that. If the stock was strong, I think if this stock was strong, it should have squeezed up there to a new high on that candle. I don't know. Just the way that I'm looking at it, right? What do you guys agree? Do you agree with that spike in volume, with that move? We should have got a push to a new high. I think someone would agree with me there. You guys would agree with me, right? You agree with me, right? BFRA pulling back hard right now. This is what I was worried about all morning right there. That candle alone makes me feel much better about not trading this. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I feel I'm happy now. I was a little sad before because I missed out on the move, but now I'm like, there's a reason that we have rules. There's a reason that we have, we got experience, people, right? We got experience here. I've got experience at least. And what does my experience teach me? That when a stock has really light volume pre-market, when it's looking weak, I'm staying away from it, right? Staying away from it. And the thing here, here's the issue. Like I said, you had this 1 minute candle make a new high there, get failed. That should have been like, this should have gone. If the stock was strong, like this should have gone. And then especially this candle here, this green candle getting it back above 11, this should have been a new high push right there. If the stock was strong, this should have been that squeeze, right? Like if it was like, that should have squeezed. But instead, just hitting all that resistance there. And, yeah. There it is. Trying to save you guys some money and some emotional issues. I'm telling you guys, it's much easier. It's so much easier to not take a trade and then just to walk away with no trades than to take 2 or 3 bad trades, or even take one bad trade, have a loss, and then have to dwell on that the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not make any money than to lose $100 and then have to sit there and be like, oh, it's not worth it to lose $100 to go in, to have to dwell on it afterwards. Not that I dwell on it, but it's definitely, you think about it, the funny thing is no one ever really sits around and thinks about their winners. I mean, how many of you guys sit around and think about your winners? Anybody? Whenever I think about trading, I never sit there and go, man, that one time that I made a lot of money, right? It don't happen like that. It just doesn't happen. Nothing that's with everything in life. Nobody remembers that one. I mean, maybe people don't remember these little wins, but you'll remember the big losers, baby. Trust me. If somebody the other day asked me and say, "Hey, what's the most money you've ever made in one day?" And all I could think about was like, I couldn't really think about the most money I've ever made in one day, but I could tell them exactly how much money I lost. You know, that's exactly what I said. I said, well, I can't really think about how much the most money I ever made in one day, but I can tell you the most money that I've lost in one day, because I remember that. You know, I remember when I broke the rules. I remember when I had a meltdown. I remember when I went full tilt. You know? That's what I'm saying. And it's just all about just staying in line, you know? Just staying the course, remembering. You're not going to get rich overnight. You're just not going to do it. You might have some big trades. You might have some good days. You might make a couple $1,000s in one day. But it's all about that long-term plan, baby. Long-term. Matt Damon and Rounders had the same ideas on big losses. Let's go over Rounders' premise. TAOP up there to $4 now. It's got 100,000 shares traded. But look at this thing. Well, it's like another BFRA all over again. I don't know what to do here. TAOP going. Let's look at the daily chart. See if we got some resistance to look at. Looks pretty clear until about 5:30. After that, we got some resistance coming up there at the 675 area. And then after that, I mean, what are we going to go all the way to $15 today? Would you just look at it? TAOP, it's got 4.3 million shares in the float. The news today, I don't see any news. Does anybody got news on this stock? Anybody? Let me look. Let me go look at stock twits where all the greatest and latest, smartest, and best people trade at. See what everyone's saying over here. Since nobody ever helps me anymore, you know, it's a Chinese info company. Oh yeah. I'm excited already. What's the headline? I don't get it. Okay, they raised $2 million. TAOP raised $2 million for recent financing, but was that really the news? I guess that's the news. $2 million in financing this morning. Huh. I love people on StockTwits. I love their thought process, because people on StockTwits are like, they're all commenting like, oh man, there's so many shorts on this stock. Everyone's gonna get squeezed, right? All those shorts are gonna get squeezed. And what they don't know is that there's not that many, like, it's not like there's an army of shorts out there shorting this crap company, you know? That's the thing, is like, I always laugh because I don't know where people get these ideas from. Like, they think that there's like an army, that there's just a bunch of short sellers out there somewhere just shorting this stock, right? Like, it's just not how it is. It's not how it works. There's not an army of short sellers shorting every stock that pops up. It just doesn't happen like that. It's not how it works. GENE this morning popping up there to the 474 area, selling off back down below $4 now. She's gone. Like I said, like I always say, below the VWAP, bearish. Above the VWAP, bullish. It's that simple, my friends. It's not rocket science. You know, I don't need to tell you some magical algorithmic idea, some, you know, proprietary algorithm type thing. I just got to tell you one simple thing. If it's below the VWAP, it's bearish. If it's above the VWAP, it's bullish. You know, let's not get it twisted. Peloton right now, this morning, Peloton up there to 189 cents. Making all-time highs. This chart's been all over the place too. It had some nice little dips. This is a daily chart. And you can see dip down there to the $72 area down on the 4th when the market sold off. And yeah, so pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good dip buy. If you're looking to buy the dip on Peloton going into earnings, that definitely paid off for you. That's a nice little $20 move. And only what? 1, 2, 3 days? Not bad at all. Not bad at all, my friends. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely missed out on that dip buy there. David DeMarco, he's really, I think he's really bullish on Peloton. He keeps talking about in the chat that Peloton's still a buy at this point. I don't know, baby. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. BFRA pulling back down there to the 975 area, a little pop back up above 10. I'm staying away from it. I got nothing to win, nothing to lose with that stock at this point. So we'll just play it safe. And I love the chat, man. I only live stream because I want to sit there and read the chat because it's amazing to see what I think Peloton. They said that their earnings was up like 137 or 170%. But it's just, I think people, I mean, do you see Peloton going, their earnings, increasing for the next 20 years? That's the question, That's the question here. I tried to buy a Peloton, actually. Not going to lie. I tried to buy one, but they got like a 6-week waiting period or a 6-week waiting or a back order or whatever. I don't know. I'm not going to wait 6 weeks. I'm not going to pay $3,000 for a bike and then wait 6 weeks for it because there's a good chance. I mean, it's not I want to say there's a good chance, but there's a chance that I die before the bike even gets here. I'm not paying money for anything that takes 6 weeks to get here. I don't even care if it's $20. I'm not paying $20 for anything and waiting 6 weeks. Because who knows what might happen tomorrow. I might wake up, dead. So I'm not waiting 6 weeks. Like 1 week, waiting 1 week for a product. Even then, it's like, I go on Amazon now, and if it can't be delivered like the next day, a lot of times I don't buy it because I'm like, nah, I don't need it that much. I can't wait 4 days. I can only wait 1 day. $3,000 to buy a bike. Hey, you'd be surprised. I was looking at mountain bikes. And you know me, like I can't just go out and buy the mountain bike at Walmart. I can't just go buy the Huffy. I gotta buy the Mac Daddy carbon fiber madness bike. I gotta spend $10,000 on a bicycle. I've been trying to buy a mountain bike. Not that there's mountains in Florida, but there are trails and things to go ride around on. So I've been looking to buy a bicycle. But my problem is, like I said, I just can't go and buy a normal bicycle. It's an issue, You can't buy a badass mountain bike for $3,000. You can't do it. I've tried. If you want to get a badass carbon fiber, like a bad boy mountain bike, you got to spend some serious money, You got to spend some serious money. Hey, Canuck, I'll buy a Kona. Let me get that discount. Let me get that employee discount, baby. Come on. I'll promote it on my live stream. I'll ride the bicycle during the live stream. It could be good for Kona. It could be really good. Think about it. There's a lot of rich people who watch the live stream. Did you guys see this? I don't know how. I want to pull it up. We got a little bit of time. We got about 20 minutes here till the market opens, so we'll give it a little time. You guys got to see this, man. This is bad. I feel bad for him. So there's this video of Will Kerriman. I think you guys can see it, right? It's on there. There's this video of Will Kerriman, old YouTuber, day trading. I don't know what you want to call Will at this point, but here's a video of Will getting arrested for stalking, and his parents are there, and it's honestly like, it's sad. I'm not doing this to make fun of it. It's sad because it's just, you just feel bad. Like, I just feel really bad for his parents. I feel bad for him. He's got some serious mental issues. And, the video is like 5 minutes long, and he's sitting there arguing with the cops, and he's arguing with his family. And then he's he's just I feel bad because his dad asked him, he's like, Will, why do you want to record this? And the kid, Will's like, oh, I want to record it because I have millionaire followers who are gonna come get me out of jail. It's a slippery slope there, man. Slippery slope. He wasn't taking shots. I guess he was taking medication. I don't know what he was doing. You gotta watch the whole video. It's bad. Drugs, man. Hey, if anyone can say that drugs are bad, I can. I got plenty of history with them. Not that I do drugs, but I've got plenty of history with the side effects of drugs with my family and stuff. So yeah, it's bad, man. I feel really bad for it. And that's why I keep telling people. I know people think that it's all a big joke, oh, day trading, Patrick Whelan, it's all just one big joke. Not that I'm depressed or anything, but there's real consequences, right? There's real consequences when you're trading, when you're putting yourself out there, when you're on the internet, when it's there's real consequences. Luckily for me, I'm real stubborn and I just don't really care anymore what people think. Well, I kind of do, but I don't. But then I kind of do, but then I don't really kind of care. But in general, yeah, I think social media in general can really just be a bad thing, and I think we're gonna be seeing in the future a lot more side effects and a lot more bad things to come from social media than people think. Especially this whole TikTok thing. You got these 15-year-old girls half naked dancing on TikTok all day. It's you can't. Not everybody can be a TikTok star. Not everybody can make millions of dollars on TikTok. So every little girl who's going out there and shaking her ass on TikTok, she might not feel so good about that in the future. I watched the documentary on Netflix, the social media documentary. Honestly, it makes me want to delete. It makes me want to delete my Instagram and stuff. But then, I make a living from it, so I don't know. That's the issue. I make money from YouTube and from Instagram and all that, so it's I can't really turn it off. But I'm probably one of the worst YouTubers because I don't really watch YouTube videos. Is that a bad thing? People always ask me hey, who's your favorite YouTuber? I'm like, I don't really watch YouTube. I don't. I know it sounds funny, but I don't spend time watching YouTube. And I don't think that's probably not good. Probably not good to brag about. Because I need you guys to watch. Keep on watching. Don't stop watching. Do I think that Peloton will hit new highs today? It's not looking so hot right now, but we'll see. It's dropping from 101 now. I think it's got to hold kind of that 96 area. That 96 was where the bounce this morning. So if you want to look at it like that, basically $96, $95.80 as support on Peloton. Before you post on social media, think, would my grandma be okay if she saw this? Well, my grandma does. She watches my my YouTube and watches my Instagram, and she's pretty funny because sometimes she'll message me and be like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Hey, it's for the fans. It's for the fans, Grandma. It's all for the fans." I think my dad's watching the live stream right now too. He told me the other day that he watches a live stream. So we're just kind of looking and seeing what's popping off here. What's good, what's not. Got a couple stocks moving around. I'm still looking, just keeping an eye on STSA. Right now, STSA is kind of just fizzling out here. But we'll see what happens going into open that $5 area. See if we can't hold that $5 area. And maybe we get a pop today. Just because it popped yesterday, just because STSA went from $3 to $9 yesterday, does not mean that it's going to be the same move today. So don't get too excited just yet. I think STSA kind of filled that gap yesterday. It's hard. I can't even show you guys this gap because of the chart. Like if I try to zoom in here, it had that STSA had a gap in the chart on that 5-minute chart that was basically like that, like at that $9 area, and yeah, I can't even pull it up here. It got up there to that, basically like right up to that resistance area, and then sold off. So how much do I earn from streaming videos? I don't really earn a lot of money from the live streams, to be honest. The live streams, the problem with the live stream is the live streams, you know, how many hours long? Only people that really watch it are people who watch it live, and then people don't really watch the live streams after that, you know? So the live streams kind of just, they get posted onto YouTube, and they don't really go anywhere in terms of views. So that's the problem with the live streams, where, you know, I have some videos on YouTube that I've posted over a year ago, and those videos are still making, you know, money every day. So people want me to go live on YouTube, but they don't understand that I don't really make any money from the YouTube lives. It's more just something fun to do, talk to you guys, I guess. I'm just here for the fun, man. I'm just here to have some fun. TAOP pulling back there from the 420 now. What happened to BFRA? BFRA, where did it go? Oh, there it is. BFRA down there to the 950s now. And looking to see what's going on here at open. You can see on the gapper list right now, this is the stocks that are gapping up today. Pretty much everything we've already looked at. Nothing surprising on there. No surprises this morning. Pretty much looking slow and kind of just playing. So we got about 11 minutes here, 10 minutes till the market opens. 9:30. Ding, 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 ding. Gotta get pumped up here, man. Have I ever considered a Patreon? I don't know. I don't feel like I want to. I don't know. What does someone say? Can you give us some clarity on using tape on moving pre-market or after open to show bullishness or bearishness? To be honest, I'm not like a huge tape reader. Yeah. I'm more so, I would say I'm way more just overall candlesticks, patterns setting up, you know, things like that, than not really like I don't sit here and read the tape as much, you know. It's there. I think I have the tape. You know, I've got the time and sales there just because I think it's people just want to see it in the videos and stuff. But I'll be honest with you, like I don't sit there and look at it and go, oh, look at the tape. You know, I'm going to buy now. Oh, look at the tape. I'm going to sell now. I'm not really looking at that. More so looking at just kind of support resistance, breakouts, things like that. Not so much focused on time and sales. TAOP pulling back 375 area, getting stuck there multiple times at the 420 area. She don't want to go. Looking a little weak here, pulling back after news about a $2 million financing deal. So it looks like she might be done for the day. We got a couple stocks moving around here, kind of seeing if we can get some action. Can we get some action on it today? XPEV. Can we get XPEV above $20 a day? I won't be mad about it. I won't be mad about it. I like to see XPEV get going again here, get some hype, especially with the whole Nikola thing. At the end of the day, if you're gonna invest in a car company, you should invest in a company that actually has a car, right? Even when Tesla, people were like comparing Nikola to Tesla. They're like, oh, you know, when Elon Musk first started, everyone said that Elon Musk was a scam. But the thing is, Elon Musk had a very, very strong track record. Elon Musk was already what? I'm pretty sure was he a billionaire? He was at least a millionaire before he started Tesla. So, there's a big difference. The CEO of Nikola has a very bad track record in delivering, and having his companies. So it's like questionable, You can't really compare. You can't compare Tesla and Nikola. It's a totally different beast. Totally different beast because of the CEO alone. At the end of the day, people invest in Tesla because of Elon Musk. He worked with PayPal, he sold other companies, made a lot of money. And the thing about Elon too is Elon Musk has more money than God. Has more money than God, right? Elon Musk has more money than God. And what did he do recently? He started selling off all of his houses. He doesn't care about anything. He doesn't care about material possessions. All he wants to do is go to the moon. That's all he wants to do, literally. He wants to go to the moon. Well, he wants to go to Mars. But he wants, Tesla to be successful, to be like this insane company. And that's all he's focused on. Where if you look at the CEO of Nikola, just bought a 30, I think it was like a 30, I don't know exactly. 30 million. They said it was the most expensive house in Utah. You know what I mean? So it's questionable. It's questionable. No, that's not the worst biography ever of Elon. It's simple. Elon Musk cares more about the product than he does about the money. Where the CEO of Nikola, cares more about selling 70 million shares. He sold 70 million. The CEO of Nikola sold $70 million worth of shares in the company. Why would a CEO that believed that his company was going to be the next Tesla, why would he sell $70 million worth of shares? Right? I mean, I'm just asking for a friend, Like, you tell me, why would a CEO sell $70 million worth of shares of his company, Maybe he needs cash, or maybe he's just trying to get the money out of the company before it all goes belly up. That's even what's funnier. And the CEO of Nikola has it set up as well. If he does get fired, if he gets taken off as the CEO, he gets $20 million to exit. He gets $20 million to leave the company. So he's going to make $100 million from a company that never even had a product in the first place. I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like Theranos all over again. I don't know. Theranos had everybody convinced, too, that they were going to revolutionize the blood testing market, and they never even came close. It was all just one big farce, so. To be fair, most CEOs have a deal of exiting, yes. But most CEOs that run companies actually have a product. They actually have a product. They actually made some revenue at some point. The company actually made some money. The company didn't just buy houses and put their brother, who's a concrete worker, didn't put their brother as the director of hydrogen infrastructure. I'm not buying Nikola puts today. I'm going to buy them next week. I want to buy Nikola puts. I want to buy like $20 Nikola puts that expire like end of October. I think that's an easy one. End of October, $20 Nikola puts. Those are gonna print, baby. Those are gonna print. Keep talking. Nikola's rising. What do you mean Nikola's rising? It's down $30 to $35. It's down 5% on the day. I ain't talking about anything. I ain't talking about it. BFRA back up to the $10 area, bouncing from 950 now. We're getting ready to go into open here. We got about 3 minutes here. 4 to 3 minutes here. We'll see what happens. Here's the thing too. Like, this is why the whole thing with Nikola is very obvious. Look at this big recent pump on the GM news. Spiked all the way there to 55. I guarantee you those short sellers were loading up. If I knew that article was coming out yesterday, and if I was a short seller, I would have been loading up the boat. I would have been buying puts. I would have been doing everything I could to get in on this thing short. And yeah, look at that. From 55, the high there on, what was that? That was Monday or Tuesday? On Tuesday, up there to $55 and crashing down back to the 35s now. So we'll see what happens here. BFRA going into open. This is the one that I'm going to be watching. I got STSA pulled up as well, keeping an eye on that one right now. STSA is just continuing to sell off, but we'll see if BFRA gets some crazy volume on it. This thing has done some big moves in the past. If you look at the daily chart, you can see it went back there in August. It went from $6 to $55, and then it's had some little pops along the way. So we'll kind of sit back and wait and see what happens. What's crazy is look at the volume on these candles. Like this is from $6 up there to $55 on only 1.2 million shares traded. Today we've got 2.9 before the market even opens. So this thing could just start going full retard if it gets going. We'll see. We'll just kind of let it happen, you know? We'll just let it happen, people. We got about a minute here, 2 minutes till the market opens. Yeah, you can see looking at the gapper list, pretty much everything we've already looked at here today. Nothing too new, nothing too hot. Volume pretty light across the board. A couple stocks moving around. TAOP with some news this morning, but they're already crashing back down. And yeah, we'll see what the market gives us today. We got about a minute here till the market opens. Got about a minute. 1 minute. Get ready, baby. Get ready. Put your hand on the buy button. Put your hand on the buy button. MNOV just released news. Important vaccine news. It doesn't look very important. It looks like it's not very important news. 30 seconds. Woo! Woo! Who's pumped? Who's ready? It's Friday. Fresh Cash Friday! Get a little stretch in real quick. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Get ready for it. Got to get my fingers stretched out, you know, hitting those hotkeys. We got 10 seconds left here. We got 5 seconds. 6, 3, 2, 1. The market is now open for business. Bring me your money. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. BFRA. She's going down. Downtown. Back over $10. Be looking for BFRA to get going again. If it can get above 10, hold that 950 area it was holding earlier. I think if it can't hold 950, I would definitely be very, very scared of it. Ooh, it held 950 nicely there. This is the first 1 minute candle of the day, so giving it a little bit of time now. I like to see it break above 10 and just start to squeeze like a bat out of hell. Oh. Like a bat out of hell here. Giving it a little time. We're still below the VWAP there. Some indecision here at open. Can't figure out which way it wants to go yet. On that first 1 minute candle. On that first 1 minute candle. STSA squeezing up from the $5 area up there to $5.30 now. We got some action here. I don't want to just buy. I want to wait for some serious action on STSA. And then maybe look for a pullback. Some consolidation. Let's see. I want to see STSA kind of get above this 540 area, 545, 550, and show us some strength. Do that red to green move. If that red to green move happens, we're going to get something later on to be a lot stronger overall. And you can see BFRA just having trouble there below the VWAP right now, not wanting to go. This thing, it's a dud. It's a dud. It's a dud. It's a dud. God, I always think like, what do my neighbors think? What do they think is happening over here? The thing about BFRA, the thing about it is, like, if this thing just starts squeezing and going crazy, there's a good chance that it squeezes up, gets halted, it just does some stupid move. But it's just, that's the issue here, It's like, look at that. Pops up above 10, drops back to 980. It's just chop city, Have I taken any trades today? No trades a day. Trust me, if I took a trade, you'd know. You'd know about it. Looking at the scanner right now, STSA pulling back from the 535, back down to the 510 right now. BFRA just having trouble with that VWAP. That VWAP, the VWAP, having trouble with it right there at the 1025 right now. So we'll give it a little bit of time. I'm kind of looking through here, seeing what else is popping off today. NIO selling off hard from the 1810 area down there. ITCI, this stock, we had some trades on the other day. GENE getting sold off there. VBLT, someone earlier in the chat was super bullish on this stock for some reason. And look at it now. TAOP selling off. Everything's just selling off. So what are we going to do? We're going to just sit on our hands, man. Don't go try to buy the dip. Just let it go. Let it bleed out. If they're going to crash, let them bleed out. Don't try to be that guy who's trying to buy the dip, trying to buy the little dip, sell a little rip. Just give it some time. Let it go, Let them figure out which way they want to go before we go and invest our hard-earned cash into this market. Again, that indecision here. If BFRA can hold, like I was saying, there's a good chance. There's a good chance that this thing just goes fully retarded at some point here. Just fully retarded if they let it go. If it gets above that resistance, this is going to go full retard. But the problem is, does it crash first, Does it just get murdered here first? So that's the issue here. That's my issue with it. The odds just aren't in our favor. It's kind of, it's just 50-50 at this point. 50-50 chance. I'd say it's probably more like a 60-40 chance. Like there's a better chance that this crashes down than goes up. But if it does squeeze up, it's going to catch shorts and it'll probably cause a big short squeeze here. And could get wild. It could get wild, It could get wild. NKLA, what do you mean you told me? Oh yeah. NKLA down there at 34 now. This thing's going to bleed out for days. I'm hoping that we get one more little pop on it. Like, just give me one more pop on it. I need to get some puts on NKLA, baby. Come on. Don't go all the way down yet. Give me some wiggle room here. XPEV selling off. Come on. Let's go. Everything's selling off right now. The whole market's selling off right now. Yep. Apple selling off. Nikola selling off. Peloton selling off. Everything's selling off. I didn't want to buy puts yesterday after the move down already. If I was gonna buy puts on Nikola, I would have bought the puts on Wednesday. But obviously, I don't know if I was gonna get too excited about that. I'll wait for the whole Nikola hype to die down some. I'll wait for the hype for the whole conversation to die down, and then look for a green day to get short on it. I also, yes. So like for XPEV, XPEV, I got long XPEV. I think my average is like in the 1875 area on XPEV. I also bought puts. I bought a couple puts on it that expire in a couple weeks just in case the market continues lower. So I think I spent like $400 in puts to kind of hedge my position there. So BFRA, she's looking, if you look at the 5-minute chart, look at this thing, right? Look at this thing. She's having trouble. That's what's crazy. If you look at the 5-minute chart, what does this look like? It looks terrible, right? It looks like it's definitely going to crash back down. But then, if you look at the 1-minute chart, if you kind of zoom in, you're like, oh, it's going to squeeze up. But then, When you look at the 5-minute chart, it's like, oh, it's going to crash. So that's why I always say it's important. Keep an eye on those different time frames. Don't be afraid to switch back and forth a couple times. 5-minute time frame, 1-minute time frame. Look at that bigger picture all the time. TATT, it's up with 75,000 shares traded. 19% so far. TATT has a 3.6 million share float. This is an aircraft engine and engine part manufacturer. Okay. BFRA, she's gone. The party's over. They couldn't get going. Didn't want to squeeze it. It's over. Party's over, man. Let it go. Just let it go back to the grave that it came, the hellhole that it came from. PME going from $1.26 up to $1.50 now. It's only got 200,000 shares traded so far, but it is spiking up here. PME has a 33 million share float. I'm guessing that this is it's a fishing company. PME, Pingtang Marine Enterprises. Huh. You know what's crazy is how many stocks we look at that are Chinese stocks. Like, are there any American low float stocks anymore? Are there any low float American stocks anymore? I don't know. Do they exist? Or are they all just Chinese? Let's make America great again, you know? Let's get some more controversy. Let's get some more American penny stocks going here. BFRA down there at 940, 930. PME going through here for you guys. I think it's going to be just one of those days. It's Friday, looking really slow overall. Everything's just selling off. I don't see one thing going up. Not one stock right now going up, people. Literally. Nothing. Not one. There's not one. Maybe SQQ's going up. SQQ here. This is the inverse ETF for the NASDAQ, the QQs, if you wanted to short the overall market. What's your trading platform? If you don't know what trading platform I'm using, you need to just walk away now. Just find the exit. Find the exit. You need to exit the building. This is the oldest and longest and greatest, longest used platform there ever. It's no excuse. Even if you're new, if you're a new day trader, there's no excuses. There's no excuse. There's no excuses, baby. Oh, man. I don't know what to do. I wish I had good news for you guys. I wish I had something to do right now, but this thing is just... Why am I avoiding STSA? What do you mean, why am I avoiding it? I'm not avoiding it. Why are you talking about it? I told you, STSA, I want to see this thing get going back above 540, 550 before I get excited about it. I don't have any reason to look at it while it's at these levels. CODX, it's got 1.3 million shares traded. Up there to 13 now. CODX has 26 million shares in the float. I don't really see any news. Up there above 13 now. Got 1.4 million shares traded so far today. Kind of just grinding up here, but looking slow. Looking real slow. Looking real slow. You can see this is a scanner that I'm looking at, showing what's popping off, what's not. CODX now up there, 1320s pushing. That popped up on the scanner when it was 1279. Oh. The Xbox is coming out. When's the Xbox coming out? I don't know. I probably would have ended up walking away again this morning already because it's just that slow. I'm hoping maybe next week we get some more action. But if things keep up like they're going, there's no point in me wasting my mornings like this. Because no offense to you guys, but time is money, baby. Time is money. Orange County Roofing, the #1 roofing contractor in Central Florida. If you need roofing needs, call Orange County Roofing to get your roof fixed. That was a little shout out to my dad's company. A little advertisement. That'll cost you $100 now. Go ahead and send me $100, Dad. Just send me $100. You got to pay to get advertisement. Somebody asked me, can we not just all pump a stock? It's not that easy. It's just not that easy, my friends. Look at STSA from the 5. Like I said earlier, I didn't like STSA as long as it was below that 540, 550 area. And now down there 477. So no good, baby. No good. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I wouldn't tell you I wouldn't tell you to buy if I didn't think it was a good buy. We got BFRA trying to get going here. There's a chance. BFRI. Your dad's website sucks. I know. Tell him. He doesn't even know how to use the internet. He's old school, man. I don't play in shorting stocks. Yes, I short stocks. But I'm not going to. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about STSA probably. I don't want to short stocks. I'm not going to short STSA just because it's already, it is what it is. CTRM. I won't like it, but it's for the boys trying to take a risk. Oh gosh. Yeah, I don't like it. I close my eyes right now. Close my eyes. Not even looking at it. BFRA, like I said, there's always a chance that this stupid stock can go to the moon, right? There's always a chance that we get some crazy move on this thing. It's got a small float. You can see in the past it's made some big moves. So until BFRA starts showing us that it just wants to be fully retarded and go to the moon, I got really no reason to worry about it. I got it pulled up on the other screen as well, so it's I got my eyes on it. It's not that I'm not looking at it. Just because it's not pulled up on the chart right here doesn't mean I'm not looking. Doesn't mean I'm not looking at it. I got my eye on everything, baby. We're at the New York Stock Exchange. We see everything before it happens. BFRA trying to squeeze here. This thing just wants to squeeze. But look at that. Up there to 10. And then bouncing, pulling back, squeezing above that resistance, but then just getting hammered back down. It's just a tricky one, man. It's Chop City here. Let's see. I'm kind of looking for a dip here. Hey, Simon, you know what your channel should be called? Go into timeout. BFRA, what's going to happen here? What we got? We're going to get a move here over that pre-market high, the 1138 area would be a target for this thing to go. I can't. Now it's raining outside. Looking for a BFRA, a little dip-a-rooney here. Not getting filled there at 10:09. Wow, great. I think you can dip more here. Look at that. I still can't get filled in this thing. 9.99 can't get filled. I don't even want to get filled. I'm going to stay away from it. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it. Ugh. Up, down, all around. I tried. No, I deleted his message because I don't want to hear his bullshit. It's like, I just don't want to hear it. This guy doesn't even trade. I don't. What do you want me to do? You know, what do you want me to do? BFRA, I tried to get the dip there at the 9.99, had an order out there, did not get filled. And now I'm looking to see what's going to happen here. This thing stays above the VWAP a little bit longer. Might get it, might start the rocket ship. Might start a rocket ship party here. It's looking weak though. It's just tight right here. Oh my gosh, I got the worst fill possible. Great. Let's even get a push back up to the 20s. Woo! I don't like that at all. I didn't even want to go there. Did I get filled at 20? I don't think I got filled at 20. Yay! I got a terrible fill as well. 679. Wow. There she's gonna go finally. Why didn't it just do that a minute ago? Why is it gotta screw with me like that? Now she's going. Get ready for it. Do. Oh. It's gonna explode. It's gonna explode. Oh my god. Wow, I hate you. BFRA. Mm-hmm. Don't like those wicks, man, on top of those candles. I don't like those wicks. I don't like those wicks. I don't like them. I don't like them wicks, man. Don't You know, like what am I going to do? Buy the dip here after that, all that selling pressure on that wick there on that 1 minute candle? The 5 minute candle is looking any better. So it's just like, I wanted BFRA to hold this $10 area. Bought the dip there, 10.15. Was looking for a squeeze up there to the 11s. But it's just kind of just chopping around here. I got out of it. Was looking for that break right above. I wanted to see this thing just squeeze above 10.20. Just didn't want to go. So I ended up getting out there for not even, let's say, break even at that point. Those wicks aren't good, man. Those wicks aren't good for us. I don't like them wicks. I don't like them. That's what I said earlier, though. This thing could easily just squeeze up and go crazy and get halted because, you know, it's done it in the past. We know it's done it. So there's always that possibility. But I think that the risk reward at this point is just not there. Getting some decent volume on it, at least. That's good. This is the type of volume that we're looking for. You know, we're looking for hundreds of thousands of shares traded. None of that pre-market crap where we were getting like 10,000 shares. How can you see my current profit? What would you seeing my current profit have to, how would that affect your life today? That's my question. If you can give me a good answer on seeing my current profit, how that would affect your life in a positive way, like how that's going to help you, you let me know, and then I'll show it. I just showed it a couple minutes ago, so it's not that I'm hiding it, but I just like when people, they ask, like, I want to see your profit. Let me know, give me a valid thesis on why seeing my profit motivates me to keep watching. That's bad. That's a bad thesis, bad answer. I don't like that answer. Motivated us to get more than you. Hey, trust me, I only made $6. I didn't even make $6. I'm basically broke even on that last trade. So if you got to be motivated, there you go. I want you guys to make more money than I am. BFRA now up there to the 1060s. Let's see what my hockey is set up to here. I think I got it at I'm gonna bump this up. It's at 80% buying power right now. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit. Just go 90, baby. 90% buying power. We need more buying power. Give me more buying power. Where should you take profit on BFRA? I don't know. I probably would have already taken profit, which I already did, or got out, I guess. All it takes is just one stupid boner red candle to the downside here. That's all it takes. Buy high, sell low. Exactly. How high do I think BFR will go? I mean, I'm not buying it, so I don't think it'll go that high. If I'm not long right now, if I'm not buying the dip, yeah, just like I said, I don't like it. Maybe BFRA squeezes up to $11. Maybe it does, you know? But that's just too much of a maybe for me at this point. P-Man. Look at P-Man back in the house. Short 1,000 shares at 10.45. Been missing you. Looking to see if anything's moving here. Market's just selling off, I think, overall. Look at Peloton down there to 90. Just giving it all up. Ouch. From $98, crashing down there to 91 now. Hopefully the guy earlier that said that he was trying to sell Peloton ended up selling. Market just going in the pooper right now. This market's going in the pooper. Look at the Qs. SQQ rally in here. There we go, baby. Look at the QQ. Just getting murdered. This is pretty much all the tech stocks, the NASDAQ. Getting murdered there. It's Friday, baby. Bloody Friday. Should you buy CODX? Why? Why, Splinter? Why? Why do you want to buy that stock? I don't get it. Good pullback on BFRA, maybe. Maybe it's a good pullback, or maybe the next candle just gets washed out here and we lose all that support there at the 988 area. Wow. Oh. It's like I saw the fucking future. Oh my gosh. Can you guys rewind that? Can anybody just rewind that real quick? Just play the rewind. Literally. Just play the rewind. Someone just rewind the tape. Just rewind it. Look at this. Currently 970. Did I not just say 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds ago? Did I not say BFRA looked like it just wanted to wash out here and get down there 988, losing that support? Did I not? I literally just said that. I just said that. And this is why I'm totally fine with BFRA. You know? This is why I'm totally fine with not making a trade on this. Or I guess I made a trade on it, but this is why I'm totally fine just getting out of it, break even, and not caring, you know? There's no shares or short on BFRA, for anybody who's wondering. Everyone's like, why don't you short? Just because a stock's going up, just because the stock's going down, doesn't mean there's shares to short. There's no shares to short. Relax, everybody. Well, I don't think, can I even locate? Let me see if I can even locate. If P-Man only got 1,000 shares, then I'm thinking, yeah, there's no shares to even locate. So, do I have something to say about high-frequency trading robots? Oh, man, XPEV. Those puts are going to work out for me, maybe. Wow. That thing just got murdered right there. I think we're just selling. The market's just selling here, huh? Tesla's selling. Everything's just selling off here on Friday. Tesla got to bounce. She got to get bounced off that 360 area if she wants to hold. We're just going to keep heading lower there. Peloton. That would really suck for Peloton to get back from red to go from green to red. Probably he is trading CFDs. Who's trading CFDs? I can't. I can't even. Oh, wow. Look at this thing. What's happening here? LAUR going from 1438 up there to 1550. What is the story here? It's got 109 million share float. This stock has 109 million share float. It's a so I guess they're going to sell. The news came out this morning. They're going to sell this company for a $1.48 billion deal. What's that mean in share price? Their market cap is 2.56 billion. So what does that mean? Huh. No, you can't trade. No one has CFDs on BFRA. None of the brokers offer CFDs. They only offer CFDs on like Apple and all the crap companies all the large cap companies, I guess I should say. Man, it's a murder today, boys. It's a murder. It's a murder. All right, it's 10 o'clock in the morning here. It's Friday. Pretty much, we're going to just call it like it is. It's one of those days. You know, we gotta survive, man. We gotta survive, people. We gotta stay alive in this market. We just gotta stay alive. That's all we gotta do. We gotta get through to the next cycle. You know, just that next cycle. It's coming. There's gonna be another hot small cap market. But right now, we just gotta stay alive. You know, the goal is to not blow up, not lose everything. You know, we don't just want to trade everything and all the things. You know, we just want to slow it down, baby. Slow it down. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right? Everyone got that? No stupid trades today. Everyone stay green. It's Friday. If you haven't made a trade yet, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. There's probably not going to be any more good trades, good setups. So just walk away. Sit on your hands, you know. Sit on your hands at this point. Give it some time. We're coming back. Am I green on the day? Yeah, baby, I'm green. $6. $6 on the day here on BFRA. Try to get the bounce. Got terrible fills on the buy and the sell, so only $6 in profit there. It is what it is. Still Friday, I wouldn't call it Fresh Cash Friday, but it was something. We kept our cash. We kept our cash today, and that's all that matters. All right? All right? All right? All right? All right? Let's go. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button.